I'm very sad that it's necessary to execute members of the Jesuit Order, especially those who may not totally subscribe to all its precepts in their hearts, like Jesuit Rule 13. Zack Knight, let's end this insanity now. What I and my men want is to be able to love each other in peace and not be harassed, raped, or murdered by your agents just because we desire to love each other and you find our love for each other a threat to your goals for world dominion. If you will state that you support my conspiracy law, we will stop executing Jesuits. You would show your support for conspiracy law by disbanding the Jesuit Order in its current state, where the Jesuit Order is a military organization designed to gain world power for the Catholic Church, and you would transform the Jesuit Order into another organization with peaceful and humanitarian goals. You would make a statement like this to the world, and we would use 666 computer lie detection on you to ensure that you're sincere as you speak. And here's what I'd like you to say. Dear world, I, Zack Knight, as the true leader of the Catholic Church, acknowledge that the Jesuit Order and the Roman Catholic Church have tried to gain world dominion for the Catholic Church, and in so doing, we sponsored and financed the Nazi war machine, including the concentration camps, and that world dominion for the Catholic Church using any means has been our goal since our inception under Loyola up until now. We apologize to the world for the pain, death, and suffering which we have brought through the use of brain control, nukakis, concentration camps, beheadings, terrorism, biological warfare, and the creation of super germs which are beyond the help of conventional medicine, rape, drug rape, torture, lies, embezzlement, internet clones that steal monies and promote lies and defamation against our enemies, using our agents to destroy or try to destroy marriages or relationships that could expose or defeat us, and we will stop and desist our crimes against the human race, which Gail Chord Schuler condemns in her conspiracy law. We will strive now to obey conspiracy law and will abandon our goal for a world takeover for the Catholic Church, and will give everybody the freedom to choose their own religion, political beliefs, marriage or sexual partners, and careers without force, guile, or interference from us, unless the religion, political beliefs, or choice of marriage or sexual partners violates conspiracy law, in which case we will assist Gail and her men to enforce conspiracy law. If I, Zack Knight, agree to honor conspiracy law, I will show my good faith as the true leader of the Jesuit Order to announce publicly the disbandment or the dissolving of the Jesuit Order, which will mean that those who belong to the Jesuit Order now are free to leave the Jesuit Order without any punishment whatsoever. I will take an offering through the Catholic Church to take care of those Jesuits who have decided to leave the Jesuit Order, even assisting those Jesuits who decide not to remain Roman Catholic. I will create annuities for each Jesuit who leaves the Jesuit Order that will take care of them financially for at least 10 years so that they will have enough for food and bills. I will cease and desist in the creation of clones and other reproductive crimes outlined under conspiracy law, unless I follow the guidelines of conspiracy law in the creation of such clones, so that these clones will no longer be used to deceive, torture, or defame innocent persons. I will also pay to Gail Chord Schuler all the money that I, through the Jesuit Order's financial crimes, have stolen from her writings, movies, and creative works. This money that I've stolen will be given to her men in a lump sum, which will be an amount agreed upon by her and her men as the fair compensation for the amount that I've stolen from Gail Chord Schuler's creative works. Gail's men will decide how to pay this out to Gail in a manner that best ensures Gail's financial security. I will condemn my former actions as a Jesuit and encourage all Jesuits to now obey and honor Gail's conspiracy law, and will cooperate with Gail and her men fully in the arrest, imprisonment, and execution of those Jesuits or Jesuit supporters who continue to violate conspiracy law after I have disbanded or dissolved the Jesuit order. So Zack Knight, until and if you make that statement that I just said under lie detection, and until and if you agree to these terms, Jesuits will continue to be executed because we have no choice. It's us or them. Jesuits throughout their history have used any and all means to destroy their enemies, bypassing all morality in their attempts. We have no choice but to execute Jesuits to ensure that the peace-loving citizens of the world can live a life without slavery or torture. Unfortunately, my men have informed me that my sister, Sandra Metcalf, who is BFF with Jesuit Laurie McBride, will be publicly executed in about a week. I've encouraged my sister to make a public confession of her crimes and to make a statement that she will no longer support the Jesuit order. If she does this, she will not have to be executed. If the execution occurs because my sister refuses to comply with our demand for a confession and a promise under lie detection to desist in her crimes, her execution will be seen on the Gabrielle Chana Fox News channel, and my sister will be replaced with an automaton to minimize the pain this execution will cause innocent family members. Sandra has cooperated with Jesuits in killing and or raping innocent persons who did not deserve to die or be raped, and has made it her life goal to destroy me, her sister, using lies, defamatory statements, and lesbian rape in her attempts. She is currently being held in a prison at Church of Gail, and within the past week instigated an attack against Church of Gail to try and free herself from prison using a horde of lesbians to rape innocent women at Church of Gail. This attempt to free herself from prison was not successful, but shows that she remains a dangerous criminal. Zack Knight, let's end the insanity. Disband the Jesuit order as I've instructed and honor conspiracy law. Then we will stop executing Jesuits. Those Jesuits who surrender to us will meet with my men and will state that they have left the Jesuit order, and we will issue each of them a pardon, which will be entered into our databanks. These pardons will be passed on to all our law enforcement agencies with the instructions that this person is no longer a Jesuit and does not need to be executed. I encourage all Jesuit deserters to accept Christ as their Savior the Bible way, as outlined at my website, www.gabrellecchana.com, by clicking on the link at the top of my website about how to go to heaven.